I see all the hype tonight, man, for Jaren Mahomes Hall. And guess what? I'm on the train, bruh. I'm going to keep it real. I'm on the train. I'm on the Jaren Mahomes Hall train. You know, that's the nickname I gave him, and I expect him to live up to that expectation. I do. You know what I mean? I expect Kirk Cousins to live up to Kirk Mahomes Cousins. I expect goddamn Nick Mullins to be Nick Mahomes Mullins. I just expect everybody to live up to that standard because that's the type of quarterback I want on this football team. But on a serious note, man, I'm excited to see Jaren Hall actually play in a live game. You know, there was a lot of things I liked about him, and you can go back during my draft process videos and stuff like that where I did name Jaren Hall as one of the guys that I wouldn't be mad if the Vikings picked up. He happened to come to the Vikings, so it was all good. It worked out, man. But, you know, DTR definitely set the standard high, man, during the Hall of Fame game. He actually showed that although he's going against 2s and 3s, man, the guy can play football. Quarterback position specifically, right? He can play football, you know, and you just look at it like, can our guy come out and do that? Let's go down memory lane. We was there. We drafted Kellen Mond, 3rd round. I was excited. I'm like, the future? Now, the chances of you getting your future in the later rounds like that, because 3rd round, even for a quarterback, is pretty late for them to be successful. We done went through all the numbers. The percentage is low, regardless of how you cut it. But there is a chance, right? There's a chance, just like anything else. There is a chance. And, you know, I look at Jaren Hall, I look at Kellen Mond, and Kellen Mond really shattered my dreams, man. I thought it was the future. He came out. He didn't look good in his first preseason game. Let's just keep it honest. Like, I think we kind of overhyped it a little bit, although he only had a couple little nice passes, and we were kind of like, hey, he is pretty good. And that wasn't the case. And we seen him play last Thursday in the Hall of Fame game with the Browns, and it still ain't the case, right? Sometimes it just doesn't work out. A quarterback is hard to find that's actually a savage, right? And there's a possibility DTR plays his next game and doesn't play as well, and then the jury will still be out. But that's neither here nor there, man. Jaren Hall gets his opportunity tonight, and that's what I'm excited to see because he's a Minnesota Viking, and I do have faith in Jaren Hall. I do believe that he can play the game. Y'all hear me? I stated on record, I do not believe he's going to be the future, but I want him to prove me wrong, man. And we can't make a full judgment off of one game, but he can at least give us a nice taste in our mouth. Pause, man. You know, that's what we looking forward to, though. You know, we looking forward to seeing it and having hope, man. Just give us hope. Because next year, I mean, honestly, when you see the new toys coming into the draft, you're like, I don't care if we got Jaren Hall on the roster. I want Jordan Travis. I want Caleb Williams. I want Drake May. I want Bo Nix. I want all of them, goddamn. Bring them to the Minnesota Vikings. But the truth of the matter is, if this guy shows us a glimmer of hope where we can say, hey, there's a possibility, like he actually goes out there and puts on a game, a good, solid game. Don't got to be perfect. We ain't expecting him to be perfect, but puts on a solid game, man. And then we get to see that again next week and see if he can do it 3 times in a row. Oh, he going to win that QB2 role, which isn't going to be an easy task because Nick Mullins is a seasoned veteran and he's been a backup quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers and actually can come in and win football games. So the QB2 role isn't going to be given to Jaren Hall, but he can actually make a case tonight and the fans will call for him. And come next year, off season, let's just say Kirk Cousins is out the door. There's a possibility there might be a crowd that'll say, hey, Jaren Hall's ready to go, man. We got to see. But the journey starts tonight. We ain't going to be able to make that judgment off of one game tonight, but the journey of seeing what's possible in the future starts tonight. And I can't wait, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about Jaren Hall, man. I'm excited to see it. There's been a ton of hype on Vikings Twitter about him. Everybody's more excited to see him than anybody. So we're going to see what happens, man. Jaren Hall, ball out for the boys. Appreciate y'all tapping in. I'll let your boy.
Yeah, smooth summer, who running? I hear them talking, but they ain't gonna do nothing. Celebration, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.